Hey guys, Glenn here from ReadySetPiano.com, and if you would like to learn how to play the piano properly, you are in the right place. Let me tell you in a second just what it is that I would be teaching you if you would like that. But let me tell you a little bit about myself so you know whether or not that you want to be taught by me. And so I started learning keyboard when I was about 7 years old. I had my first gig, I think, when I was about 8 or so, and I started teaching when I was 12. My first student was a neighbor. She was 16 or 17 at the time, and although I wasn't a great teacher back then, I got to say, but I've been teaching now for about 30 odd years. Over those years, I've taught in university, I've taught toddlers, I've taught 9-year-olds, I've taught special needs people. A bunch of my students have become professional musicians. A bunch of my students have become teachers themselves. And it's been a great honor and a great pleasure to see many of my students go on to do some great things in music. And for those that just want to learn a little bit, they've had fun. Their life has been enriched by the fact that they can play piano. And so I've taught guitar, I've taught drums, and I've taught a whole bunch of brass instruments too. So I have a wide variety of understanding and approaches. And so I've been doing this for a long time, and these videos, tutorials with PDFs and exercises to do and follow, these are exactly what I would be teaching in real life lessons. So these are proper, authentic lessons. These lessons are not follow the bouncy ball. These lessons aren't just put your fingers here and then just do that. These lessons will give you, if this is what you want, these lessons will give you knowledge and understanding of music and how you can apply that in any situation. These lessons will help you to be able to read. These lessons will help you to be able to hear and play by ear. These lessons will teach you how to improvise. These lessons will teach you the classics, as well as teach you other genres as well, like jazz and pop music. So there's a wide variety that you can, and as you get better and develop, you'll kind of know whether you want to go into more of the jazz orientated kind of playing, or whether you want to go into play more of the classics. And so I've developed a whole curriculum that I've been teaching now for about 5 years, because there was nothing on the market that I really wanted to teach. So I'd take bits and pieces from different places. But as a composer, I thought, well, you know what, I'm going to create my own curriculum. And I can tell you what, my students have excelled. They've had fun. It's been easy for them, but they've learnt a stack along the way. And now these particular students are well-rounded. They can improvise, they can play by ear, they can read music. And so I want to encourage you that if that's what you're after, then this is the place for you. So you'll be learning, things like Elise, if you wanted to do that, and Minuet in G by Bach. But you're also learning how to improvise, and you'll be learning how to be able to play, your favorite pop songs. I'm a jazz pianist, and as I was at university, I took up some classical lessons because I wanted to improve my technique and I wanted to broaden my experience of the piano. And my teacher, who was trained in the Chopin lineage of teaching, I asked her, I said, well, how many hours do I need to practice to get really good at this classical stuff? And her answer surprised me. She said, well, you only have to do a little bit each day, but you have to be focused and you have to be intentional with what you do. And so these lessons, if you can stay focused and you can stay intentional and you're consistent, within 10, 20, 30 minutes a day, you can achieve those goals that you want. Will you become a professional piano player? Probably not. But you'll be able to play in the context that you want to play, and you'll be able to play for your friends. You'll be able to have fun. You'll be able to have sing-alongs. Whatever it is that you want to do. So if that's you want to get started today, head on over to ReadySetPiano.com and you can get started straight away. All the best, guys. I'll see you soon.